A decade of being erased from my family's story, dismissed as a nobody, until they stood at my estate's gates, drawn by the success they once ridiculed, and I unveiled a truth that broke their illusion. I'm Zara Kane, 32, architect of Skyline Ventures, a $12 million real estate empire forged from sheer will. In my family's Raleigh suburb, I'm a name they struck from their legacy. On a crisp autumn morning, my gate's intercom buzzes, piercing the calm of my open-plan kitchen. The security screen reveals them. My parents, Marcus and Ellen, my flawless sister, Ivy, with her partner, and an uncle who once laughed at my dreams. 10 years of silence, no holiday invites, no birthday texts, and now they're here. I open the gate, my linen blouse sharp, and watch their eyes widen as they enter my 9,000-square-foot estate. This isn't the lost Zara they scorned. This is my stand unwavering. Raised in a modest Raleigh neighborhood, I was overshadowed by Ivy, 27, the family star, valedictorian, track captain, destined for an elite MBA. My father, a warehouse manager, and mother, a librarian, paraded her achievements at every gathering, toasting her medals while my sketches of dream homes were brushed off. Zara's lost in her drawings, Ellen would sigh. Marcus would snap, study hard like Ivy. At family dinners, Ivy's triumphs, her latest scholarship, her college acceptance, dominated, while my design contest win got a fleeting glance. By 15, I sat at the kids' end of the table, my blueprints ignored as fanciful. When I picked architecture at a community college over a real university, Marcus scoffed, "You're wasting your potential." Ivy's MBA gala was a family spectacle. My choice was deemed defiance. At 19, the exclusion solidified. Christmas arrived, but no call came. Ellen claimed, "We assumed you were tied up." Social media flaunted their feasts. My absence, a quiet verdict. For a decade, I was invisible, no reunion invites, no messages. Their rejection burned, but it unshackled me. I worked nights at a bakery, days on construction sites, mastering rebar and blueprints. Each splinter in my hands stoked my resolve. At 23, with 2 partners, I took a loan to renovate a crumbling Raleigh cottage. We revived it, vaulted ceilings, cedar floors, and sold it for quadruple our cost. That ignited Skyline Ventures. Over 9 years, we transformed 12 properties, each a beacon of my ethos, sustainable, heartfelt design. My family never cared. When I told Ellen about our first sale, she muttered, "Too risky. Find stability." At an aunt's anniversary, Marcus praised Ivy's corporate climb, then chuckled. "Zara's still messing with houses." The room laughed. I walked out, swearing off their events. My empire grew quietly. I bought an 8-acre plot outside Raleigh, crafting a mansion, skylit atrium, stone terrace, a studio for my designs. At 31, a design magazine crowned me a trailblazer reshaping Carolina's suburbs. An uncle saw the feature, and soon, cryptic texts arrived. "Zara, you good?" Relatives silent for a decade sent wistful notes. I saw their motive, not me, but my shine. I didn't respond. Then the intercom rang. I usher them into my airy great room, the koi pond shimmering outside. Their gazes linger on the slate floors, the custom chandelier. Ivy, poised but tense, speaks first. "Zara, this is stunning." I pour coffee, silent, letting their discomfort simmer. Ellen shifts, then speaks, voice strained. "Zara, we've grown apart, but Ivy's divorce is draining us. Legal costs are brutal. We need support." Marcus leans forward, pitching it as a deal. "Your firm's soaring. Back us, back Ivy's future. It's a family win." Ivy stares at the rug, her partner fidgeting. I sip my coffee, their words stirring memories, my empty seat at reunions, Marcus calling me a dead end, Ellen dismissing my aid during her surgery. They're here for my wealth, not me. I set my cup down, voice calm. 10 years. No calls, no invites, not a single text. You labeled me a failure, wiped me from your lives. Now you want my money? Silence grips the room. Ellen's eyes well up. Marcus stares at his shoes. Ivy's partner clears his throat, brash. Families are. You're obligated to help. I laugh, cold and clear, then tap my tablet, displaying Skyline's $15 million revenue, my clinic renovation fund, my apprentice program. This is my obligation. To those who stood by me. You rejected my help, my existence, for a decade. Family is loyalty, not blood. You chose to erase me. Own it. Their faces blanch, guilt settling in. I rise, opening the door. This isn't a vault. Leave. Ellen pleads. We're still family. I meet her gaze. Family doesn't banish someone for a decade, then beg when they rise. They shuffle out, muted. The doors snap final. That night, I dine with my crew, my real family, sharing laughs over hard-won victories. In my studio, I draft a community arts hub, a haven for young dreamers. My estate stands not just as success, but as liberation from their chains.